Nau mai hara mai ki tēnei o ngā kaupapa a Matariki, ara ko kau te raro. I'm Rewi Sprague and the Hāngi Master. Such a privilege to cook for you today. We're going to do the old-fashioned kōhua kai. It's basically the Māori boil up, and this time of the year when it's the middle of winter, this is the best soul food you can ever eat and cook out of your kitchen. So Puanga Matariki, we celebrate that cluster of stars, Matariki, obviously in the middle of June, and we usually set the Māori maramataka, the calendar, on the first full moon of Matariki after sighting Matariki. And this kai here, it's going to blow your socks off. Let's get into it. We're going to use bacon bones, pork bones. If you prefer pork bones or brisket, is just as good. We've got kumara, riwai, and the beautiful taro, and watercress. I'm going to make some amazing motumotu, some doughboys just to top it off. And as a kinaki, as a side dish, I'm going to show you the secrets behind fry bread, Parāoa Parai. We're going to use about 1.5 kgs of bacon bones, and now we're just going to cover it with some water. Once we get it up to a boil, we're going to let it simmer for a good 1.5 hours. So while our pot's boiling away, doing its job with the bacon bones, we're going to now move on to rising that dough for our fry bread. 4 cups of flour, 2 sachets of yeast, and 1/4 cup of sugar. And then we're going to form a lovely little well in the middle, and then we're going to pour in our water. Now we're just going to mix. We're going to drizzle a bit of the olive oil, and we're going to oil the sides so that our lovely dough over here doesn't stick. Turn the oven on for 10 minutes, get it nice and hot, turn it off. Once we mix this dough, we're going to then put the dough into the oven, and that's going to rise it lovely within about half an hour. I'm going to start peeling our taro, taking off the skin. Naine me poroa, o tātou kumara, to our potatoes. And now we're doing the lovely motumotu, the doughboy. Flour in, a heap spoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt. Now we're going to get some water from the boil up. We're just going to put a little bit of butter in the middle. The boil up water is just going to melt that butter. Okay, it's coming together. Same thing as gnocchi, but we're not using potato. Well, here we go. The dough has risen, doubled its size. This is a cool part where the kids like to join in. We need to heat that oil up to about 180. That's only going to take about 2-3 minutes each side. Now we've got our watercress. Basically soak them in the water and then break them into little bunches like that. Oh, that's looking good. Ready to go in the pot. Tino reka tēnei kai, ko ngā motumotu. Well, there we have it, whānau. It smells amazing. It just brings me back to my childhood. So whānau, we hope you enjoyed this dish. Pretty easy, but involved the whole whānau from the doughboys to bringing the bread together. This will warm your heart. It is soul food at its best. Kai kōhua Matariki from Countdown. Mōri ora.